somebody to win 18-16. No, it's great. You know, just in watching them on film, it's fun to watch other teams. You know, you're always learning as a coach, and Coach Beard and his staff have done a great job of putting together an incredible scheme and a plan that their players have completely bought into, and you know, it's going to be a game that comes down probably to little possessions, and you know, your scouting work, your attention to detail, our players' ability to execute and make adjustments in the moment are all going to be key, just like it will be for Texas Tech. But it's been fun to watch them play, and I doubt it's going to be very much fun to play against, but I know we're going to be ready to go.
So Texas Tech under Chris Beard has kind of had a similar defensive turnaround to like Michigan when you were hired. So you seen anything from that? Like,
you know, so much of it is, I think the similarities is true for any program, and no matter what you're good at, you get what you emphasize, and what you know, what you stat and what you reward, you're going to get results for. And Coach Beard and his staff, you know, like us on the defensive side of the ball, there's certain things that we're going to pay attention to, and stat and reward and really lock into. And you know, for Texas Tech, they have their exact things that they want to do, and I guess the big thing is it's all about culture and the culture that you create. So whatever they are going, the 2 or 3 things that they hang their hat on, they do really well. And it's the same thing for us on the offensive side of the ball. You know, we really take pride in being able to you know, take care of the ball and make shots, and that's a direct reflection of Coach Beilein's culture. And so I think every team and every program that's really good for any period of time has that mindset and a culture developed. And for Texas Tech, they've got really talented players that play hard on both sides of the ball.
But Texas Tech's kind of defensive style is a lot different from Michigan, so how are you prepared for that?
Well, there's 100 ways to do it right in basketball. You can pick 100 plays to run, and it all revolves around how much you're paying attention to that on a daily basis. And Texas Tech, you know, they don't let that ball go to the middle. They do a great job forcing turnovers and keeping pressure on you. So you know, everything that both teams are going to be well prepared. There's plenty of film out there to watch, and it's going to be a fun environment on Thursday night.
What stands out about their offense on film?
You know, they just are, they're very balanced, and they have a great plan, Chris, that the sum of their parts work really, really well together. And, you know, obviously anytime that you have, you know, a player of Culver's talent and caliber, you know, he's obviously projected as an NBA lottery pick. He's a problem, but they have really smart, intelligent, and talented players around them, and Mooney and Moretti, and then you know, their guys off the bench are skilled. They come in and bring energy and scoring off the bench, as well as a defensive presence, and their bigs inside are rebounding and physical and blocking shots. So they just have all of their pieces fit really, really well together, and you know, it's clear that they have completely bought into their roles on both sides of the ball. They put pressure on you for offensive rebounding. They put pressure on you to guard the dribble. They do a very good job of mixing in the sets with their motion. So you know, you have to be really zoned in and locked in defensively for 40 minutes. But it's true of every team at this time of year. You get down this, if you have a 4 to 8 minute lull where you're not playing well on either side of the ball, or you play bad for a 4 to 8 minute stretch, it can cost you a game.
What makes Culver so dangerous?
He just he can score at all 3 levels, and then he passes the ball. I mean, he can get you an offensive rebound. He can score on the post. He can beat you off a ball screen with his pull-up jumper getting to the rim. He can beat you off the ball screen by passing it out to open shooters. Then he can beat you off the ball screen by getting it to the rim to their bigs. So he is as talented a player as we've played this year, a well-rounded player who's got good size and length. He can see over the top in your ball screen, defensive coverage. So he's everywhere on the floor, and obviously is a very focal point of what they do, throughout the game. But then, in late clock, late game situations as well. He's really good. He's been fun to watch. Very talented player.
Is it looking at what you guys have seen so far this season?
I think that that they have. I think he's like, you could say, he's got where Romeo Langford can get to the rim and get to the lane. But, he's unique to me. I think he's a unique player. He's a mixture of a lot of players. That's probably what is the best way to describe it.